Three, two, one. We're live. We're live on Friday evening. So yeah, let's see if we can get some people to join my live. Today we have no topic. It's Friday, and yeah, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And if you come onto the channel, Big Joe will be happy. So there's the link. So you can join when you see this live. You can join the channel, and I'll put you on, and yeah, we'll have a conversation or whatever. So we have at least one viewer. Say hello. Say hello. So Big Joe knows who's here. So yeah, let's wait for a few people to come. And yeah, today you are the ones who will choose the topic, what we should talk about. I'm basically just bored, so open to talk about anything you want. So don't be shy to say hello in the chat. And yeah, we have Richie Rich. Yeah. So where would travel to next? If you haven't seen yesterday's movie, I'm going to Colombia for 2 months in the month of May. And I'll come back in July. Yeah. So that should be fun, I think. I just hope nobody steals my phone, so I can make YouTube, you know. Richie, I was in Thailand, Pattaya. I want to go soon. You want to return there? Pattaya is okay, but a little bit pricey, no? For the girlitos, for the museums there, no? You don't think so? Richie Rich, wow, I hear the ladies are beautiful. Yeah, me too. And from what I've seen and watching other YouTubers there, I would have to agree. That's why there is much natural beauty there to be explored. So I want to see it for myself and to see how things really are there. Yeah, in Colombia. Yeah. Because I was in Pattaya like 5-6 years ago, and even then it was expensive there. You know, not the food. The food and accommodation was cheap, but the museums and stuff like that, it was over the roof. You know, and even the beers and stuff were, well, they're more expensive than the Philippines in that department. But yeah, accommodation was great. I had my own apartment there, close to Bucao Road, yeah, in Pattaya. I paid for 1 week. It was like a studio apartment. There was a bed, there was a kitchen, there was a bathroom, but it was quite big, yeah. And I paid 100 euros for 1 week. So you could never find an apartment like that in the Philippines for that price, you know. In a good location, yeah. And the food, yeah, then I don't know how much it was. 10 or 20 baht was the pad thai, and I ate 2 of those per day, so €1 per day I spent on food, you know. The only expenses there was the beer, which was quite expensive. And yeah, if you want to have some entertainment in the night, yeah, in those special museums there in Pattaya, even on Bucao Road, you know, even on there, it was still not that cheap as one would expect, yeah. Walking street there in Pattaya, we don't want to talk about the prices are way over the head, you know, there. But on this road, it's like 2 or 3 roads behind the main beach road, so it's not so known, I guess. One would expect to be much cheaper. Well, it was okay for the Richie. I spent 1K a month in presidential hotel just for sleeping. That's a lot. I don't know where this hotel is located. Sorry. But yeah, if you take monthly rates, of course, it's cheaper than if you take daily rates or even weekly rates. Weekly rates are a little less, and then monthly rates there you can get a bargain, I guess. But I just booked mine on Booking.com, I think, from some German apartment, something like that, near metro. Okay, so close, near Bukau, yeah, LK Metro, yeah, that's on the Bukau Road there, that corner. I know it. I know it. Richie, I fell in love with King Gogo. Mm. I don't remember the names of those places anymore. It was so long time ago now. So, uh, but yeah, those were also pricey places there. After Walking Street, I think that LK Metro is the second most expensive place after the Walking Street. Yeah, or Soy Six there, something like that. Same price range, I would say. But yeah, definitely worth to check it out if you go there, of course. At least go for a beer to see the ladies inside. Yeah, sorry, to see the paintings inside. Yeah, because we're talking about museums and art, guys. Yeah, museums and art. By the way, where are you from, Richie Rich? I forgot. Maybe you told me before. Lol. The paintings, the paintings. Uh, yeah, I know you asked, but which country there? I mean, the state. Florida. Okay, Florida. Florida is good. You're always warm. Why do you go to Southeast Asia if you have Florida? You have beautiful beaches. You have beaches on the beaches. One would expect you to go to some mountain place like Norway or I don't know, Siberia. If you live in hot climate all the time, you don't change that for another hot climate. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. I hear Antarctica is nice this time of year. Actually, I was once really exploring how to get to Antarctica. So the cheapest way to go to Antarctica is go to Argentina. Down, 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 down. In Argentina, there's one town called Ushuaia, something like that. And from there, you can book trips to Antarctica. So a cruiser line takes you to Antarctica. And then, yeah, you can swim there. You can actually land on Antarctica, walk there with the penguins and stuff like that. And I think the cheapest option, like for 10 days or something like that, was 4,000 euros, or I don't know, or $4,500. Yeah, just to go to Antarctica and back from this Argentina trip, by the way. Uh, Thinking about relocating to Asia, what do you think? Yeah, if you're in pension and you're receiving American pension, which is higher than $1,000, definitely you are much better off in Asia than in America or any Western country. Okay, maybe in Europe we have some cheap countries, Portugal, Spain, Canary Islands, Bulgaria, where you can, Serbia even, yeah, where you can live comfortably with 1,000 euros, $1,000 with that money. If you want white people around you and yeah, white girls, and cheap food, cheap drinks. Yeah, maybe Europe is still cheaper than Southeast Asia in that regard. Yeah. But yeah, if you have a fetish for the Asian ladies, definitely Asia is the place to be. Yeah. Rich, I do not do cold to visit on a holiday. Yeah, me neither. I know. I was just making fun. Yeah, 4K. Rich. You really are a rich. With 4K, you can live anywhere in the world. And yeah, in countries like Southeastern Asia, on the internet, you would be considered a king there with this kind of money, and you would not have to worry about money. Yeah. And ladies, you can have with that money each day a different lady. Yeah, just saying, just saying, just saying. You know. Stevenson, hi, good afternoon. Oh, now it's afternoon in America. You always say good morning. Yeah, so today I waited a little bit more because I know if I wait a little bit more American, I'm more American friendly because of your time zone. I think you're 6 hours behind me, at least if you're from New York. If you're from East, West, more West there, you wake up even before you. Rich, what do know about visa things that are changing? What do know about what visa things? Which country? In Philippines, you can be 3 years with a touristic visa extending it. In Cambodia, you have to renew it once a year. I think $340 there. In Thailand, you have to get an agency so they can do the renewal of your visa, I think, for more than 2 months. Yeah, for 2 months you can do it yourself. It's easy. Visa for Thailand and Philippines. As I said, in Thailand, I would get an agency to do it for me because they're connected. They are connected. But in Philippines, since it's an English-speaking country, I think you can do it by yourself. You don't need to do the agency thing. So you just go to that visa agency bureau or whatever. They have it in every major town: Manila, Cebu, Angeles. Every major town in Philippines has the office of immigration. So you have to renew it after first visa you renew after 30 days. Yeah. So you get another visa for 28 days. So 2 months is, let's say, the longest you can stay without doing the special identity card that says that you're living there. That identity card, I don't know how much it costs. I think it was 18,000 pesos the last time I checked. So that's like a little more than $200. Yeah. So after you make this identity card that you're living in the Philippines with an address there, yeah, then you can extend for up to, I think, 6 months visa, and you can keep extending this after you have this card for 3 years. Yeah, after 3 years, you have to leave the Philippines and come back. You go to Singapore for one day, come back. It costs you maybe $100, or you go to Bali and come back. You go to Vietnam, come back. You just have to leave the country and come back, and then the process starts again. Richie, is the gold plans now have come out? Don't get that one. Sorry, I'm not getting that one. But yeah, that's basically it. Jamie's Big Joe. Jamie's in the house. Jamie's in the house. What are we up to, Jamie's, today? You can choose a topic today. We don't have a topic. I'm just bored, so I said let's do a live. There's nothing on TV, some stupid singers. Richie Rich thought also about Serbia or Russia. Yeah, now it's hard to get visa for Russia, I think, because all these wars and East versus West. But yeah, Russia is a fun place to be. Believe me, it's a fun place to be, and yeah, it's still cheap. If you're okay with the communist flats there, like it is a bit cold place, even if you live on the south of Russia, by the Black Sea. It's still cold in winter, yeah. So you have to get used to cold, but you will have a lot of attention of ladies there. You just say you're a foreigner, and yeah, that's it for them. You'll be in heaven. Serbia is a much more warm country. I mean, it's cold in the winter, but yeah, the prices are much cheaper. You can have a hamburger like pljeskavica meat. I don't know if you watch my Serbia videos. So that's like €1, €1 for one hamburger. Mm. And with real meat and all the add-ons. So and the beer is also like €1 in a shop. So $1 for a beer, half-liter beer. And yeah, for food, definitely is the place to go. Women again, yeah, they're not so easy, let's say, as Russians are. They're still more European, like westernized a little bit. But yeah, as long as you have $4,000 salary, they will stick to you. Believe me. James. Bro, I was gonna do Egypt, but recently found super cheap flight to Japan. I might go there. Yeah, there were also super cheap flights to Japan from Europe, I think, like for $500 return ticket. And I was thinking about it. But because I do have a Japanese fetish, for the girlitos there. But there's always a but. There's a but. Okay, but yeah, the accommodation there too expensive for Big Joe. For €20, you get like one bed in a dormitory, and Big Joe's not so much down with the dormitories unless I have to go to dormitory. Yeah, I'll go there and sleep there and snore and wake everybody up. But then forget about ladies, if you get into dormitory, forget about that. Yeah. So to get a hotel, maybe €50 per day. And I was looking if I rented a flat in Tokyo for 1 month. It was not really in the. It cost me about €1,000 per month. But then I would only have €1,000 more to spend on food, drinks, and stuff like that. And I would barely make it, I think, with that kind of money. So until this channel picks up and YouTube starts paying me some big bucks, Japan is out of the picture. But I do want to go there. Rich, have you been to China in holiday? No, I have been to China only once. I took this Chinese airline from Vienna to China to Philippines. And since there was a long wait in China, they offered me hotel. So I spent actually one day there. Free visa, free hotel, 4 stars in China. The hotel was nice. I watched some Chinese TV. My God, so much propaganda you never see in your life. Anyway, singing patriotic songs with China flag, with Chinese worship, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, in the morning I had breakfast there, and yeah, the Chinese food that we have like in Western countries, it's not like Chinese food they have there. So I was not a big fan of the Chinese food that they have in China. And yeah, after that I left for Philippines or back to Europe. And when you come to the airport there to change planes, yeah, they treat you like a criminal. You have to get all your 10 fingerprints. They take a picture. You have to empty your bags, everything. They check every gadget, like South Korea, like North Korea, sorry. You know, they're crazy. But the good thing is they have free water there in the airport. So yeah, that was the only good thing about China that I saw. But yeah, it looks modern. It looks nice. That's good. And as I hear Chinese ladies, there's lots of Chinese ladies you can find in Chinese cities. But yeah, you have to speak Chinese. Nobody speaks English. When I came to the hotel, she had like the phone and some translation app. So she just showed me. She said, "Chung ching chang chung chung." She showed me in English. I said in English, then she saw the chung ching chang chung chung there. And yeah, that's how you communicate with them. They don't actually speak English there. So that's a bit of a bummer. So yeah, Jamie's, I have a Japanese fetish too. Yeah, I know. But hey, I also have a Philippines fetish. I had a Thailand fetish. Maybe in the future I might develop a Cambodia or Vietnam fetish. Who knows? But if you go to Russia, to these countries, not to Russia, but if you go like to Kazakhstan, or if you go to the central Russia, yeah, there you have the same features of like a Chinese Indian thing, yeah. not Indian from India, but Indian from like Native Americans thing is. So yeah, they look pretty much the same. They speak Russian and they have a Russian mentality, so they drink. So that's okay. Uh, even if they're Muslim, doesn't matter. Uh, and those were pretty nice ladies, I must say. I must say, if you have a Japanese fetish, you would be okay there. Yeah. How are they called? They were called in Irkutsk, Ulan-Ude, stuff like that. They were called Buryati. Buryati, yeah. Nice, nice. If you write in Google Buryati, you'll see how they look, the native people there. Yeah, pretty much the same as Asians, as Indians, as I call them now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, James. I plan to stay in Manga Cafe to sleep on some nights. Super cheap for private room and comes with free food and drinks. How much is Manga Cafe? Is it in Tokyo or some other city? And what is cheap for you? If it's 20 euros, that would be a good deal. There was one. There's one cafe in Japan that I wanted to visit where all the girls are dressed uh, like room helpers, or how do you call them? Servants, you know? And yeah, you can take pictures with them, but it's pretty expensive place to eat. I think $50 for a dish or something like that. But yeah, if I went to Japan, I would definitely visit that place, I think. James, how can I immigrate to a country, Big Joe? America is too expensive and too crazy now. Plus, I can have beers with Big Joe. If you have a passport, you just go there, you know. I think in most of the countries you can stay from 40 days at least to 90 days. If you go to South America, they allow you 90 days every country. If you go to Europe, they allow you 90 days to spend in each country. So yeah, it's not that difficult. You don't need the visa. You just after that time you just go. I don't know. If you go to Europe, you live for Turkey for 2 days, or I would go for a month. But yeah, and then you just come back. So that's not a problem. You don't need to deal with this visa stuff. You just leave the country, and then if you like the country, you can just come back after a week, after a month. You know, then it starts all over again. Chris, I'm going to the Philippines in March. Congratulations. Only going because I liked watching your vlogs. Thank you, thank you. But don't get too crazy there. You know, it's getting more dangerous now. Yeah, it wasn't like I was visiting the Philippines for like 10 years already, and in the past, I must tell you, it was much more safer place than it is now. I don't know why. Because maybe of this C virus. I think they got more desperate there. So desperation creates crime. You know. Rich, I'm thinking about Korea. No, Rich, no Korea. For a 2 week and then off to the Philippines. No, Rich, we skip Korea. We boycott them. You know, all these guys coming from Korea to Philippines, they are spoiling the Philippines. They're raising the prices of goods, of art in the museums. I hate them. Because of them, the art went from 2,000 to 5,000. You know, if you want one art piece, okay, you got what I got? Yeah. So not to Korea, unless you're speaking about North Korea, then I approve. And then to Thailand for the 2 months. Yeah, Thailand is okay, but as I said, for accommodation and for food, Thailand is great. For the girlitos, for the art pieces, yeah, you'll spend a little bit more than in the Philly Willy. Yeah, rich, really, damn it. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. Jamies, the manga cafes are all over. They are even cheaper now because of the crazy exchange rate. $12 for 10 hours in manga. Yeah, okay, so you can just rent it like that for the night, yeah, and then you take your luggage out or something like that, yeah. Includes free food, drinks. Does it include alcoholic drinks for that money? And is it unlimited? Then I made a mistake not going to the Japan. Ice cream, okay. Showers, yeah. But really, unlimited alcoholic drinks, James? And can you bring a guest there? Is it your own room or is just a bed in the bunk bed? James, art prices. Well, laughing my FAO. Use your imagination. Yeah, so art pieces are now more expensive because of the Koreans. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, but yeah, James, do tell me about this manga cafes. If that's true, I would go to Japan and spend a month there, and then from there you fly to Philippines. They have Cebu Pacific flight there, so you can get a pretty cheap ticket and then just go back to Japan and return back to Europe, to America, to wherever. That would be a nice planning if the accommodations is really as cheap as you say. So, Chris, I'll be Makati. Makati was very expensive when I was there, maybe 6, 7 years ago. Uh, but yeah, the hotels there was expensive. Then going to Boracay, yeah. Do not drink beer on the beach there, my friend, or you will get a ticket like me. I watched the vlog about how you get from the airport to the port on the tricycle. Yeah, do it like that. Don't pre-book those services. This is the cheapest way. You fly to Katiklan Airport. You take the walk down through the road. On the other side, there are motorbikes. You take one of those motorbikes. The price is regulated, so you don't have to negotiate. They will give you the fair price, and that motorbike will take you to the port. And then in the port, you have to pay the free taxes there. After you pay the free taxes, you go to a boat, go to the Boracay, and also again those electric scooter prices, they are regulated, so 150 pesos to take you to your hotel. That's basically it. Jamies. Yes, stay for the night, sleep, and hit the road. Yeah, that's okay. No alcoholic drinks, but coffee and sodas. So disappointing, Jamies. It could have been paradise for Big Joe, but yeah, you ruined it. You ruined it. It's okay. It's okay. No, for $12 per night, that's nice. That's nice. And do you know? Do they have these cafes in every major Japanese city or only in Tokyo? Free rice and curry. That's also good. 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 Unlimited. That's good. Downside, you have to take your bags with you when you leave, but lots of lockers. So yeah, basically you would have to have a backpack with you and travel light, and then just yeah, it would be doable. I think it would be doable. Or maybe there are lockers at a train station or bus station where you can lock your luggage for a few pesos. No, what yens for a few yens? Yeah, Japanese have yen. Uh, yeah, so I would have to research how much are those lockers, and then you put your backpack there during the day, and during the night you go there for the 10 hours to sleep. Maybe even 8 hours to take the room, and it would be cheaper. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Maybe that's the way to do Japan on a budget, of course. Yeah, yeah. But you were there already? You tried it out, or you're just planning to do that? James. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's right. James, they seem to be in all major cities of Japan. Some offer more food options than others. Good. I have only had layovers in Japan. This will be my first trip into Japan, and I'm just planning a budget trip. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Yeah, if it were up to me, I would spend like 1 month in Tokyo and the other month to exploring Japan around round trip. Yeah. Jamie, $650 round trip from San Francisco to Narita on Zip Air, which is a budget airline with no frills. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they had also now from Europe for 500 euros round trip from Italy or from Austria, from Germany to Japan to Tokyo. Actually, the the cheap airline tickets, and they even had from Milan, I think, to Fukuyama, the city in eastern Japan, I think, next to Hiroshima and stuff like that. There for 400 euros return ticket. So I was really considering it because of the cheap ticket, but yeah, as I said, the hotels and stuff like that, I said if I paid that for a ticket and that for accommodation, 1,000 euros, then I would be left with 500 euros for food and drinks, and I don't think that's enough for Japan. I mean, I could do it, but um, I would have to be only in the shops, buying food in the shops in the evening, because in the evening they usually sell those food packages for less money because otherwise they will spoil. Yeah, so that's another saving tips for food. Yeah, you go to local supermarkets and in the evening they will have all those sushis and stuff like that, half price or even more, 80% off. I saw it in some videos. Yeah, so that's how you get food in Japan for little money. Yeah, or you go to marketplace. I heard in marketplace like Kyoto, they also, if you come in the evening, they sell the foods for a lower price because otherwise it would spoil. So it's much cheaper. Yeah, savings tip, savings tip. James, I plan to use the manga cafes because Tokyo is crazy expensive. I know, but when I get to Osaka and Kyoto, I may stay in other accommodations. Yeah, you can get maybe other accommodations. But yeah, as far as I've been searching online, you cannot really get for 20 euros your own room, or it will be really somewhere in the outskirts of the city. Yeah? So unless you walk a lot or have some local transportation, yeah, it's not a feasible option. The only feasible options were hostels, yeah, but then you sleep in one room with 8 people on a bunk bed. If you're willing to compromise, yeah. I know I do that when I'm running out of money. Yeah, I do that. Of course, I do it. I do it. Chris, are there any art galleries in Boracay? No. But, as Indians would say, but, if you walk on this beach walk lane, yeah, there by the beach, at let's say 9 o'clock 9 o'clock until midnight, the art pieces will be standing there in the middle of the palm trees. Freelance art pieces, yeah. So you can find your art there if you want to do that. However, this is not Angeles City. This is not Manila. This is not. It's. I asked just one art piece, how much is this picture? And she said $100. And I say, I can paint my own picture for $100. So yeah, they will raise the prices. Nah, not really. It's better to import to bring you the pictures with you to Boracay if you go there. James, I cannot do multi-occupancy hostel rooms. Yeah, it's a drag. If they offered a private room, I must stay there, but I'm just too old and too grouchy to deal with your people messing with my sleep. Yeah, I know. I know. And if you happen to be in the same room as Big Joe, yeah, you will hear the opera all the night, you know. Yeah. You would not like me in the same room, believe me. What can I do? I don't do it consciously, you know. James, young people, not your people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But even, yeah, it's okay. What can I say? That if you have, if you have money issues, you just stay like a few days in a hostel. I did it when I was in Russia, and there was no tourists, so I had a whole room with, I don't know, 8 or 16 beds just for myself. So yeah, it depends on in which kind of hostels you stay. But yeah, in Japan, I think they will be full. But if you go to like non-touristic places, even in Kazakhstan, when I was there on internet, okay. So when I was in Kazakhstan, when I go to these villages and stuff, and they had a hostel there, I was the only one in the whole room again with all the beds. So it was like having a private room. So that was good. And usually the hostel ladies that work there at the counter, they do speak English. So that's another plus. And they can advise you how to get cheaply from one place to another, like using public transportation, not taking a taxi or something like that. So that's the benefits of hostels. Or if you go to a country where the people are not so friendly, you meet a lot of foreigners in the hostels, so you can plan your trips together and stuff like that. So that's a positive thing about hostels, I would say. But yeah, as I know, the older you get, the more peace and quiet we want. That's true. That's true. And yeah, I do prefer having my own room than sharing it with 8 other people or even 4 other people. 4 other people, yeah. James, I would love to visit Russia and meet some Russian ladies, but being American visiting Russia may not be the best move now. Yeah, I think so. But I think if you go to St. Petersburg, I think the online visa thing is open, so you can do it online or everything. I think you have to buy that invitation from some online agency, and then yeah, you just do the online thingy. It shouldn't be a problem, really. But St. Petersburg is expensive city. It's like European city. It's like going to Germany, the same architecture, same style. If you want to experience real Russia, go towards Siberia and there. Because in St. Petersburg, maybe not so many willing ladies, let's call it, than you would get somewhere in some backyard city in some, I don't know, small city in Russia. You would be attacked by ladies. That will not happen in the big Russian cities. Yeah? So you have to go for the smaller cities there if you want to be attacked by ladies. Yeah, as I call it. Or if you want to discover hidden gem, go to Belarus. Nice dictatorship country, no crime. And yeah, you will enjoy yourself there, believe me. James, I heard Germany is easy to get art pieces. Yeah, they have special houses there for that. So special museums in Germany, yeah, and maybe even cheaper than if you go to Asia. And they have everything there, from Thais to Latinas to everything. As I hear, and I never was there to this kind of art institutions, but yeah, my friend went there, yeah, and he told me, yeah. Like Frankfurt or what's that, Bonn. what's that up in the north, the port town. I think that's the most famous one. And then you have, if you go next to the Czech border, you have a lot of such places. And then if you go to the Czech Republic, you have one little town of Chleb, where all Germans used to go there. So if you want some Slavic-looking ladies, sorry, art pieces. I visited that town. Yeah. I didn't do the museums, but yeah, I stayed one day there just checking it out. It's really shady place, but still, yeah. There are art pieces on the street everywhere you look because of the vicinity to Germany, Well, Germans, they do like their art. Oh my god. And it's blonde art, blondie art. Yeah, blondie art. But as I said, I like my chocolate art, I like my exotic art, Asian art, and that's it. That's it. I'm tired of white art. Not meaning that I don't appreciate white art. I do, but still, yeah. It's not what I would choose if I had a choice. What about you guys? Which art do you prefer? Which style? There's only one style, the darkest. Okay, I'll stop speaking. We are losing viewers, from 5 it went down to 3. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. No comments. No comments, guys. Come on. Wait, James, I see your comment. I just have to refresh my drink. Then we'll be with your comment. Actually, I'll put it on now so people can read, and then I'll read it. Okay. Okay. So Jamie says, I need to collect more white art. I only had one white art piece in my collection. Jamie's. Come to Europe. Spain, maybe. Czech Republic. Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, Belarus, and the Baltic countries, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. Yeah. For the white art expansion collection. Yeah. Not counting the art pieces I had, which were mixed. I prefer mixed art pieces. Yeah. Yeah. Not so boring. Yeah. My favorite is Mulata art piece. So close to America, to the US, just go to Dominican Republic. Some of the finest art you will ever see. In the days, maybe 20 years ago when I was there, art piece costed like $40. Yeah. Now I don't know how much it costs now. I think it's about $100, but still, it's nice art pieces there. James. Mix art is my biggest collection and my favorite. Yes. Me too. Mulata and Red Bones. Okay. Ata Red Bones. What is Red Bones? You mean red? hair mulata. I don't know that one. But yeah, from South America so far, Dominican Republic has the nicest art pieces collection. Yeah, but we'll check the Colombia now. Maybe I was wrong, you know. But I've been to Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Bolivia. Not so much nice art there, you know. Red bones is another term for mulata, like skin thick art pieces. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that art is quite nice. That art is quite nice. I must admit. I must admit. I prefer it to the ghostly white pieces. Yeah, yeah, I do. I do. Oh, in Spanish, maybe they're called morenas. Yeah, that's also like half white, half black. Chocolate, the real chocolate, you know, the real chocolate art piece. That is tasty. You can eat it. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't you agree, James? But then again, we do like our Asian thingies, yeah, as well, yeah. When I was working on my first white art piece from the back, I was imagining my art piece being a red bone. Hello. You see, you see. No comment, no commento. So yeah, James, when did you say you were going to Japan? What month? Maybe you should consider coming to Colombia. Oh, you can meet Big Joe there. We would explore the Colombian art together. Oh my god. Sorry guys, we are just art lovers here in this channel, you know? We are sophisticated. That's why we appreciate the art. Exactly. James, the flights I looked up were for either March, April, or May. Yeah, okay. Go in May because March and April will be still too cold, I think, there in Japan. In May, it will be spring. It's already a little bit warm, like around 20 degrees, 15, 20 degrees Celsius. So that's okay. But before you will have the art pieces in coats, so maybe not so good. Jamie, is Colombia too dangerous for my blood, man? Okay. It's just the YouTube propaganda, I tell you. I know you have friends there, so you will be okay. Yeah, but they're not natives, you know, they're not Colombians. They're like Americanos living there. But they tell me it's no problem. And I believe them. I met them in the Philippines, by the way. So I know. They are my gurus. They are my Yodas. And they told me they would never go back to Philippines. And they were telling me this for 5 years. And I still didn't go there to Colombia. And now I finally broke. I don't know why, but yeah, I finally broke. And yeah, I said, okay, let's check it out. I'm not that good at Spanish, you know. I'm not that good at Spanish, so I always have like this break holding me back, you know, going to a Spanish speaking countries because I know they don't speak English there. So I will have to deal with my Spanish and communication with the people there. And yeah, I know how South America is like, and I'm also worried about filming there, because if I went there like a tourist, I would never ever put my phone out of my bag. Okay, take a picture, put it back in, but to be holding your phone all the time outside filming, it's like asking for trouble. It's like asking, hey, see my shiny thingy, come here and take it away from me if you can. So that's my only concern about South America and YouTubing in South America. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you guys. But yeah, and you can do this in the smaller cities, and not a problem. But when you go to the big cities like Bogota, Medellin, Cali, or Cartagena, it's dangerous. Yeah, I will not lie to you that it's not dangerous. But when you're flashing off your phone, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I will admit that. Yeah. James, there are beautiful women in Colombia. That's true. Some are Venezuelan. Yeah, but you will be spoiled. I was in Venezuela. There were not so many beautiful women there. Maybe all the beautiful women escaped already when I went there, but still, yeah. When I was in Venezuela, I was disappointed in women. They were big, like Big Joe. Yeah, big ass, big, even melons, yeah, everything. It was big. It was big. Uh, and they say they don't have food there and stuff like that. My ass, they don't. On the beaches, they all were drinking beers. They all were partying. The beaches were full of people partying. So it's all Western propaganda about Venezuela. Prices are cheap. No, not now. Now they changed. When I was there, they still have this bolivar. So when I was exchange dollar, the official rate was, let's say, 2 bolivares for $1, but I would get 200 for $1 on the black market. So yeah, my $10 were worth $100 at that time. So I had 400 euros at the time. So I changed them on the black market. It was the same as I would have 4,000 euros there. So I lived like a king there. But you couldn't spend it on everything. You could spend it on accommodation. You can spend it on beers, on transportation, and that was it. There was nothing else to buy, or a sandwich in the shop. Okay, that also, or you go to a restaurant. Yeah, that you can also. But now they have, instead of those bolivares, which you change on the black market course, yeah, market exchange rate. Now they have dollars. So now it's not really interesting. Now the prices are very high. Yeah. So not good for you to visit. Anyway, prices are cheap for everything: food, accommodation, trips. Yeah, for example, that time I wanted to go to that big mountain with the highest waterfall. 3 days, but they did not accept the local bolivares. So I could not use this 10 times more buying power. They wanted to have it paid in dollars, and it was like $300 or something. So I did not go. So yeah, that was the minus of that exchange money. But for partying, for having beers, for having food, for having accommodation, most of them accepted bolivares, except some big 5-star hotels. They would not accept bolivares. They only wanted dollars. I will visit one day. Yeah, but now it's not the same as it was. Now this black market course you can take advantage of in Argentina, yeah. But I think you only get twice as much as the official courses. So if for $1, let's say you get 100 pesos Argentinian, on black market you will get 200 pesos for $1. So everything would be half the price, yeah. But then again, I watched some videos. Not in all the restaurants they accept the Argentinian payment. So again, if you buy street food, if you buy beer in the shop, it's okay. But if you go to some fancy restaurant, they might ask you to pay either in dollars, or they will put the price up to the black market course, to the black market exchange rate. So yeah. Yeah. Come on, people. Nobody's writing. We are so boring. My God, guys, come on, write something. I'm having monologues here. My mouth is getting dry. But yeah, that's another country that I was looking into it. But yeah, not this year. Not this year. And they had the same in Cuba. And I don't know what the system is there. But if you exchanged the dollars into their local currency, which apparently was illegal or whatever, yeah, you could get the local prices like they pay, you know. But if you paid dollars in Cook, like the convertible dollar Cubano, whatever, it was the same as in America and much more expensive, you know. So, yeah, Cuba was so. They claim to be communist country now, but they're very capitalistic there, and they will try to cheat you, and they will try to get as many dollars out of your ass as they can. Yeah, yeah. So that's why it really felt hypocritical there, you know, when I was there. And yeah, that's why I left Cuba and went to Mexico, and Mexico was paradise, paradise. Mexico, Mexico, guys, Mexico. James, I watched some recent videos of people in Cuba, and the women in those videos were not sexy. No, I was very disappointed in Cuban women as well. I remember the videos from years ago. I would see many beautiful women. Yeah, when I was there, you never see women between the ages. I will say as it is from years like 15 to 30. You know, the target group usually. You know, for the boys. Yeah, but no, either they were those small children ladies, yeah, or they were like older ladies in the wherever, you know, in the bars, in the street. You don't see those prime age women there. I don't know. I don't know what happened. They all escaped Cuba, or I don't know. They're working in some factory or somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, Cuba was a disappointment in the ladies department. I will tell you that. Cuba disappointment. Venezuela was disappointment. And Brazil was the big disappointment, you know, in the ladies department. Sorry, art pieces. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was not in the right places. I did not go to those fancy bars, to those fancy places. Let's say discos and bars in the night where I should have been going. But yeah, then you would be paying the prices, the Western prices, not the Cuban prices. You know. James, Brazil was a disappointment, yeah, especially Rio de Janeiro. My God. I went to Copacabana Beach expecting nice essitos running up and down in front of me on the beach. No, yeah, forget about it. Big Spanish ladies like grandmas going up and down the beach. In Brazil, all the men, they look like me. Big, fat, white guys. Yeah. Homer Simpsons everywhere. Yeah, the women they are not much different than us there. Yeah, and yeah, I was so disappointed. uh, Maybe I saw 10%, 10% of the art pieces were okay, like slim with big melons. Yeah. And yeah, that was it. But not in Rio de Janeiro, in some fucking little small towns up there in the near Ecuador, near the not Ecuador, the equator. Yeah, what was that town called? Recife. From Recife, I went to some little town And yeah, there was one gorgeous art piece in the bus. I was making eye contact, but they do not speak Spanish. They do not speak English. They only speak Portuguese. So work with that if you can. I couldn't, so that's it. But yeah, Brazil was a disappointment in the art department. Yeah, that's why Big Joe never returned to Brazil anymore. But they do have nice beers. My favorite one is Antarctica, and yeah, they do cool it down to 0 degrees Celsius on that on the limit when it freezes and it's not frozen. The beers are really nice. They know how to do the beers, and they know how to do the meat. The meat there, it was my food. The food there was beautiful. My favorite care parmigiano, which is like carne parmigiano, which is like Parmesan meat. They put the meat inside the tomato sauce and a lot of Parmesan cheese there. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And the portions there are so big, but the prices there no. For this care parmigiano, you would get big bowl of meat dipped in this tomato sauce with Parmesan cheese. It was 20 euros, $20, yeah. But you would also get all the pasta you can eat, all the rice you can eat, and all the beans you can eat. So if you take that thingy for $20, you could eat that like for four meals. So yeah, you can take it with you. So yeah, for $20 you can actually have the 4 meals out of 1 meal. Because they do have a lot of meals, and yeah, that explains why every person there looks like Homer Simpson or they look like me. Plus, they have nice sausages. For the morning, I would always have this sausage there. I don't remember the name, but yeah, it was yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah, caipirinhas. Did you drink any caipirinhas, Jimmy's? Yeah, I drank a lot of caipirinhas. And the good thing is, you have a normal bar, so there are normal prices there for the rich people, the people who have money. But, if you don't have money, there is in front of every bar a person with his cart, or they're selling alcohol out of the trunk of their car. So they're selling it at the lower prices for the people who don't have money. So when they have a party in their bar, it doesn't mean if you don't have money, you cannot go to the party. If you have money, you go to the party, to the bar, and pay more for that. But if you don't have money, for the poor people like me, there is this trunk guy or this cocktail guy in front of the bar, which sells you the cocktail for the normal price, like €1, €2. So, but you're in the same party. So even the poor mixed with the rich. So that was really like, I don't know. I call that communism life. When communist meets the capitalist system. So I really like that about Brazil. Yeah, that was maybe the best thing that I liked about Brazil. So they don't differentiate between if you are poor or if you're rich. You can always party at the same time at the same place. So yeah, that's the Brazilian thing that I liked. So of course you always go outside, buy a drink outside. Maybe they will not let you inside. You must drink it outside, but they will let you inside after you drink it. So it works. I just opened the cider. Oh, I like cider. Wanted to have a drink with you before I hit the sack. Yeah. Is it so late there in America? I think you're 6 hours before us, no? James, did you feel any danger while in Brazil? I was cautious. I was cautious in Rio de Janeiro. I did not go out after 8 o'clock. So I made sure after that every day I was home before 8 o'clock. During the day, yeah, I saw people stealing bikes. I saw people stealing things. Yeah. I even talked to them while they were stealing bike. I said, "Oh, is it hard to open the lock?" And he said, "Yes, this one has a very difficult lock to open." I said, "Okay." And he even know English. That stealer, the guy who was stealing the bike, you know. So none of the other people there spoke English, but that thief that was stealing the bike, he spoke English. My God. So we had a nice short conversation. I was drinking my beer just in front of this. How is it? The most famous beach, Copacabana Beach. Yeah. While he was stealing the bike, I was sipping my beer and talking to him. In the end, he managed to open the lock and take the bike. Yeah. What could I do? I don't. You know. James, it's almost 1 p.m. now in California, but I work nights. Oh, okay, that's why. I wish I was in your country or Iceland or any other Western country because I don't get paid extra to work nights. Ah, yeah, you said that. Yeah, yeah, that's just wrong. I don't get it. Yeah, in European countries, you usually have the law that makes the employer pay you more if you work nights, if you work weekends, or if you work overtime. Yeah, damn capitalism. So yeah, but yeah, I did meet one black guy in Hawaii. He was working as a bouncer in front of some bar, and I asked him how much he earned. He was working at night there, yeah. So he was earning like $20 per hour, I think, yeah, $20 per hour. And then I asked him, since he was a security guard, letting people in or out of the bar, how many times he has to fight people, working as a security guard. And he said, I have never fought anybody. If he was working in Europe like this job, he would have to fight every day with people. So yeah, that's when I thought, oh, maybe I could come to America and work as a security guard in front of some bar. But yeah, I thought he had a perfect job. He would just stand there, allowing whoever he wanted to go into the bar or not, and he didn't have to fight anybody. Ah, perfect job, James. In Hawaii. Yeah, what can we do? And that was like not now. Now the salary would maybe be bigger. That was like when I was in Hawaii. It was 13 years ago. So that was 13 years ago. Now maybe he get $40 an hour or whatever. Yeah. My advice to you, Jamie, is work as much as you can for a year or two. Collect the money. Don't spend it on food or any other distraction. And then move to some other country with that money, and you can live like 10, 20 years with that money, I think. If you keep your budget in the normal levels, if you don't go out every night in disco and stuff like that, to art museums every night. Jamie's food I want to try in Colombia: bandeja de paisa, empanadas, sancocho, fresh juices. Yeah, they know how to make juices in Latin America. Bandeja de paisa, I don't know exactly what that is, but I do like their meat there. What was it called? I mean, in Venezuela. It was like a meat tower, something like that. Oh, I cannot remember now the name, but yeah, uh, Paria. Oh, Paria, that's my favorite. So it's many mixed pieces of meat with some French fries, and I don't know. They put ketchup, mayonnaise there. They make like a big mountain of food. Very unhealthy, but yeah, very good and very cheap. Empanadas, yeah, the how are they called in the Africans? From India, like triangle thing is with the meat inside, fried in oil. That is also good. They make arepas. I wasn't impressed by arepas in Venezuela. That was the only place that I ate them. It was like corn flour baked. They didn't put really cheese on it or ham or stuff like that, because they were lacking that things. So there. But yeah, on itself, yeah, it's corny thing. But in Venezuela, if you go to a restaurant or homemade meal, you will always get a lot of pasta, a lot of rice, a lot of beans, and some meat next to it. So it's really heavy food. And I like the food there. Yeah. I like the food there. Some fried plantain. They like that. I tolerate it. I don't like it that much, but yeah, I do like the pasta and I do like the meat. Yeah, so we're okay with the South American cuisines. And I do like the sausages. The meat sausages, guys, don't get nasty. James, I can do that now, but have been saving and investing like crazy for years. Oh, that's good. Where did you invest, by the way? Asking for myself. But I want to work a little while longer or find a way to move overseas to a country with great social services and to work there. I think your best bet is to work in America and then move to the country and not work there, just live your life there, in the other countries. Oh, James, for a few more years, America is crazy for all the taxes we pay and the little we get. I don't even want to tell you how much I pay for my medical health coverage each month. Don't tell me. I can tell you how much you pay in Slovenia, for example. Now they changed the medical system, so we have to pay 40 euros each month for the everybody has to pay. It's obligatory health tax. Yeah. If you're working, if you're not working, you have to pay it. But we do have free medical care. So with this 40 euros each month, you do get whatever is wrong with you. You get to have a doctor. You get the operations, and even if they're worth millions. Yeah, the government will cover it. So yeah, that's one leftover from the socialist regime. Yeah. But before that, we had like 20 euros per month. It was before, and that was just the basic healthcare. And then if you wanted more, like dental and stuff like that, you had to pay 20 euros more for that. So yeah, but yeah, I know America is crazy with the prices of health services. I was so afraid when I went to Hawaii that I would have to go to the hospital in America. I would never recover from that blow. Jamie's multiplier 40 bucks a month by 20, and that's what I pay. Yeah, I imagine stuff like that. And can I shock you even more now, Jamie's? If I go to other countries, you can purchase tourist insurance here. So I purchased tourist insurance for like 25 bucks per year for so I purchased tourist insurance for 1 year for all the countries of the world for 25 bucks, and they cover me up to 50,000 euros. So the only limit is, if you visit a country, you should not stay in the country more than 1 month. And if something happens in that month in that country, let's say you break your leg, so you go to the hospital and stuff. So yeah, they must pay for everything up to 50,000 euros. So Yeah, that's kind of good. Yeah. Jamie's tourist insurance for 25 a year. Yeah. Oh my God. All the countries in the world, even America, but only up to 50,000 euros the coverage. If something happens to me there. Yeah, so that's good. At least that's good. Yeah, I don't know. If I was American, I don't know what I would do. I would go to Canada. They have free health insurance. Or I don't know. All European countries basically have, I think, free health insurance. Well, free. You still have to pay like some little money for it, but still. James, the health insurance I spend doesn't even cover dental or vision. My God. I paid out of my pocket for my glasses and I plan to get dental work done overseas. Yeah, go to Thailand or Philippines. It's really cheap, maybe $10 filling, stuff like that. Or if you're in Europe, Macedonia has one of the cheapest dental works. Again, about 10-15 euros for a filling, white filling. It's on Macedonian Greek border, town of Bitola. They specialize in that, in dental healthcare. So all the Greeks go there to do their teeth there. Last time I was in Bulgaria, but Bulgaria is a little bit more expensive than that. Mm. Yeah. James, I would have got my glasses overseas too, but my old ones broke, so I went in and did it all here. Okay. The glasses I did here, they costed me. The examination was for free with the hospital, and then I went to this optician, yeah, and he also did. He had more modern devices than in the hospital. You just look into some machine and just pop pop, and they diagnose your dioptry. So after that, he made glasses. It costed 50 euros, but up to 50 euros, my country pay for the glasses. So yeah, they don't look something very nice. Even gave me a case. Oh, they're not here. Okay, they're somewhere there. I don't know where. Where they're. Okay, they're somewhere. I found them. Yeah. So for glasses like this, just normal frame, so it costs 50 euros. Which the government paid. I didn't pay anything. Jamie's Greek food is delicious. I can't wait to visit there. Yeah, when you go to Greece, my favorite one is gyros, and that is pork gyros. Oh, I cannot get enough of that food. Yeah, it's fast food, I know, but still, it's so good. It's so good. Red Horse Adventures. I like your nick. I like your nickname. Yeah. Are you still alive? Barely breathing, but yeah. Still kicking. Still kicking. Yeah. James, man, that's cheap for glasses. Yeah, it's free actually. Be thankful, my friend. Yeah, yeah. Free health system. Yeah. The leftovers from communism, from socialism. At least they kept some of the good things. But to get a job here, you would work your ass off every day, like 8 to 10 hours for 1,000 euros. You want to live in this capitalist world that we create? I don't think so. I don't think so. So there are benefits and there are bad places, you know. Red Horse Adventures. Where's my Red Horse? Next time you're in Philippines, we will party like millionaires. Yay! Where in the Philippines do you live Red Horse? Jamie is 2 week millionaires. Lol. Hey, if it lasts for 2 weeks, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was about to say 1 day millionaire. Red Horse, keep the party going. Are you in Angeles, Red Horse? Are you in Angeles? Yeah, Philippines I plan to visit. When I was just a little kid, I went to Philippines. And ever since, I gave a promise to myself. Damn, I must visit this island every year. So ever since then, I tried to go every year to the Philippines. Yeah. Um, and yeah, I used to do it for 10 years at least. But yeah, now the travel has become more expensive, and the air tickets are more expensive, and the Philippines has gotten more expensive as well. So yeah, it's now a little bit harder to do. So I said to myself, I would never spend any more winter in my country anymore. You know, every winter I will go there. I'll leave this fucking cold behind me. You know. So yeah, then the corona came and I couldn't do it anymore because it was forbidden. Yeah, this year I did so. Red Horse, much heart, much love. Red Horse, you still didn't tell me where you're stationed in the Philippines. Don't tell me Duma Grete. I haven't visited Dumaguete any time. But yeah, I've been to many islands: Cebu, Bohol, Palawan, Boracay, Luzon, and the other islands there. What was that one? Next to Batangas. I forgot. They also have art museums there. What is it? Puerto Galera. Next to Sabang, near Puerto Galera. Yeah, but Sabang is the most expensive one for the art museums if you're planning to go there, because many Japanese at that time went there. So the Japanese drew prices up there. So at the time, I did not like the Japanese guys. But yeah, now the Koreans are taking the first place of driving the prices up in the museums. Yeah. Anyway, just saying. By the way, Red Horse or Jamies, you wanna go? You want to come up on the channel? I can put you up. We can be live conversation. I put some link somewhere, but I don't find it. Oh, there's the link. Okay. So if anybody wants to join the live, if you have your own channel, you can promote it. I don't care. As long as you're not selling us, I don't know, whatever. Travel insurance or women lingerie, you know. You're welcome to join me on the chat on this channel, on this live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm okay with only 2 people watching, you know. I'm okay with only 1 people watching. As long as there's 1 person, we keep this live rolling, you know. Jamies, I would love to chat with you, but I'm hitting the sack. Jamies is tired. You checked your IG messages? Not so much. You better write me on the Facebook. It's the same thing. You just write Big Joe Cheap. You'll get my Facebook page. I sometimes log in there to answer the. But Instagram, I don't check that much, to be honest. But it's the same in Instagram. Big Joe Cheap Travels is the same. So yeah, I don't remember what was the last time I logged in there, but still okay. Better use the Facebook thing, yeah. I think Big Joe Cheap Travels, the same thingy. Because if you just write Big Joe, there's too many Big Joes in the internet, so you should at least write Big Joe Cheap, and I think I will be the first one that pops out. Big Koi Cheap. Jamie, soccer is the biggest sport there in my country? No. Yeah, we do have soccer team, but they are not so good lately. The best one, we had basketball. One of our guys is playing for your team, they're in America. The best basketball player in the world, Luka Doncic. Yeah. And we have the ex-wife, is also from Slovenia, from Trump, Melania, Slovenia. We rule America. We rule America. So yeah, basketball, and then we have hockey also in Canada. I think Anže Kopitar is very good. And then in Slovenia, we like winter sports, so we have like ski jumps or alpine downhill skiing, stuff like that. The winter sport thing is. Yeah, I think, and also the volleyball, yeah, is very popular here. So those are the popular sports here. But Big Joe is not really a sports guy. My elephant training. I don't really follow that much on sports. Sorry, man. We can talk chicks, but we cannot talk sports. Chasing after art pieces. That could be a sport, yeah. I think so. How do you pronounce the capital of your country? I looked it up and it seems difficult. Yeah. Ljubljana. If I was American, I would say Ljubljana. Okay, I'll kid you not. So the correct pronunciation is Ljubljana. Ljubljana. It's difficult, I know, even for me, maybe sometimes, if I had one too many. James, collecting art pieces is our sport of choice. Man of culture. Of course, of course. We are cultured, man. We appreciate the museums and we appreciate the art that's there, It's art. It's art. James gets it. James gets it. I don't know if you watch One Life when one lesbian from what was it, LA came into my channel because we were talking about museums and art pieces. So I don't know, somehow YouTube algorithm suggested the live to her. Imagine what a feminist lesbian from LA did when she came into such discussion on my channel. Oh my god. That was so funny. That was so funny. The funniest moment in my live streaming history. The funniest moment. That was so funny. And that's when I realized, oh, Big Joe will never go to America again. At least not for the art pieces. Okay. I'm laughing my fucking ass off. Yes, James. Exactly. Exactly. That was so funny. That was so funny. And then I had like 10 viewers, and those guys, my God, they really screwed out with her head, you know? Yeah. It wasn't meant to be, I guess, for the lesbian lady that taught children how to make vaginas out of origami paper. So she was one of these ladies. She had an apartment, so she didn't work in her life. Yeah, she was living off the rent that she got from the apartment in LA. And she was telling me she had a uh, artistic group of young women, of course, children, that she were teaching them how to make origami of women's vagina from piece of papers. My fucking God. James, photos I'm seeing of Slovenia are absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a nice place, but a little bit too pricey for my taste. Yeah. Any racism in Slovenia? Yeah, we are Slavic people, so you as a black guy here, everybody will be looking at you like, oh, because we don't really have mixed people, walking in the streets, so they would look at you. Would they call you the N word? No. Would they attack you? No. As long as you're dressed normally. If you're dressed like a bum and they think you're from Africa, maybe they would attack you. Uh, but otherwise, no. If you speak American, if you look well dressed, nobody would touch you or anything. They would treat you as any other people. But yeah, if they think you're from Africa, like a refugee, because we get a lot of refugees from down there, or from Afghanistan or stuff like that, that they just pass through our country. They want to go to Germany and stuff like that. But yeah, they are a bit racist towards those people. Yeah. I will not lie to you. I tell it like it is. For me, it's not a problem. I've been to many places in the world. To African places that you have never been to, that no white person has ever been to. I'm a Wuzungu, the white man, Igbo. Yeah, in Nigeria, to places nobody would go there for a good reason, because in those places, if they see you have some money, for $5, let's say, they robbed one guy. They put a bullet out of his head. I saw the guy that he was driving a car with his wife and kid. There was like a big bullet hole here in his head, and you could see through it. On the other side, there was his wife crying with his baby, his baby. Yeah, that was Nigeria when I was there. I of course had the armed escort. I had two special police forces with Kalashnikovs. I was in one jeep. They were in another one. Once they saw this, they opened out the windows. They put the Kalashnikovs out of their windows, like this, and then the jeep started driving. They overtook me, so they were the first one, and I started to drive like very offensively, like left, right, like with the Kalashnikovs up, trying to shoot. They would shoot anybody who would be in there by the road. They would shoot anybody because we were like on the bush road. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Nigeria. Mm. Let's not talk about it. James, I would love to visit Slovenia one day. Matter of fact, I'd love to see many European countries. Yeah, it's good. But if you come here, I would suggest you to visit the Balkans. You go down to Croatia. Croatia is still a little bit expensive. But if you want cheaper countries, you go to Bosnia, then you go to Serbia, then to Macedonia, then maybe Bulgaria. Yeah, then you can go to Romania, finish in Moldova. Moldova, very nice, beautiful white ladies with long legs and yeah, blonde hair, very tall ones like Russian models. The same there, yeah. But a little bit more dangerous. Lots of mafia there, yeah. So be careful there if you want to take a art piece to your wall in the hotel. So yeah, be careful there. And Hungary, even not it's not a Slavic country. Many beautiful art pieces there on the street everywhere. I like Hungarians. I do like them. Yeah. But yeah, usually Europeans we are a little bit racist. I will not lie. But not like Americans. We can say something in a joke. We are not like Americans that really mean it. Yeah. James, yeah, we have a big racism problem in America. Yeah, no. But even in Russia, when I was in Russia, not really Russia, but when I was in Kazakhstan, yeah, I met these Kazakh people. They're like Asian-looking people, yeah. So like the same as Filipinos, yeah. They look the same. So I asked him to take me to some club, yeah. Okay. So he was my driver. I hired him, yeah. So he takes me to this club, and they wouldn't let him in because it was a Russian club, yeah. So I said, "Can I go in and take a look?" Yeah, no problem, because I was like a white guy. But because he was like a Asian guy, they wouldn't let him in. So yeah, Russians are like Nazis. Sorry to say, but they're like Nazis. And his Russian was better than my Russian. I was a foreigner, and he was local. So yeah, Russians are like Nazis in that kind of sense. But I think you, as a black man, they would let in, but not him because he was an Asian man, and they're in Kazakhstan. They're considered to be like lower race, because of the Asian-looking thingy. Yeah. But if you would speak American there, they would let you in. They consider you a rich person, so money solves everything. But for him, even if he was a rich man, but Asian looking, they wouldn't let him into the Russian club where the Russian girls were dancing. You know. So yeah, it's like maybe hidden racism here in Eastern Europe. Yeah. James, I love everybody, especially my art pieces. Art pieces are always welcomed. Art pieces are always welcomed. Yeah. And in the Philippines, maybe some girls are afraid of black men, yeah. because of the rumors. They have big ding dongs, ding dongs. So some of them might be afraid to go with you. Yeah, but I've been bar hopping with that guy. If you watch my videos, Australian guy, yeah, the big guy like me, but black. Yeah, no problemo, no problema. He could get every girl he wanted. So no, not really a problem. Just when you use the dating sites and stuff like that, that's when it's a problem. It could be a problem because of their mentality and stuff like that. But Big Joe doesn't have a problem. Big Joe only problem is Koreans. Not all. I met some nice Koreans, but why? Because they drive the prices up, and they drive the prices up, and Big Joe does not like that. Not at all. James, Asian women love white men because the lighter the skin, the better for them. Yeah, that comes from before. Before, when they had kings and queens and blah blah blah. The whiter they were, it meant they didn't have to work in the fields, so they were royalty. Yeah, because the blacker they were, they worked in the fields and the sun burned them. Yeah, simple as that. So the caste system, even if they say they have no caste system, they do have caste system. So the whiter you look, the more royal blood you have. So the blacker you look, because you work on the sun, the more farmer you are, you work for the riches. So the less you are worth. So that comes from that mentality. It's anthropologically proven fact. Yeah, for the Filipinas thingy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why all their lotions and soaps have skin lighterings on them. Dark skin means low class, like you have to work outside. Exactly. That's the whole thing about it. But Big Joe prefers them brownish. I don't know why. Imagine white Filipino. No, I don't want a white Filipino. You can have European girls here. Jamie's dank Koreans messing everything up. Yeah, no. That's why we support Kim Jong Un as the true leader of only one Korea. Oh my god. I like to mess with their heads. Yeah, I like to mess with them. Because they did try to attack me in Angeles. I don't know if you see them that video that I made, but yeah, they pissed me off the first day I was there, and they tried to attack me. Not the Filipinos, the Koreans. My God. I mean, shout out to Kim Jong Un. Exactly, James. Exactly. No. I really would like to visit his country one day because it's interesting for me, especially the closest one that I got to the dictatorship country. It was this Lukashenko, the Belarus president. Yeah. So I went there just after they separated from Russia, and yeah, man, it was the craziest, the best country I ever visited. I was the only foreigner there, and um, beers. You go to a discotheque, yeah. How much do you think one beer was? I got 10 Belarusian beers for $1. $1 in the discotheque. 10 beers. Oh, that was so crazy. No, now it's not like that. Now in the shop, a beer costs $1. So now it's, ugh. But still, they're nice ladies, and they're still like closed, closed countries. So if you go there as a foreigner, you'll get all the attention from the ladies from the local population. You'll get it, but not the same prices anymore as they were before. Ah, James, I must have missed that video of the Koreans trying to attack you. Yeah, it was my first video in Angeles when I come there from Manila. Uh, Unfortunately, I did not get them on camera. They thought I got them on camera, because I was recording on the walking street, and they got scared that their wives will see them. They're checking out the girls, so they tried to intimidate me, trying to take my phone out of me. And then I talked to the girl in front of that bar. I went to Kokomos. I wanted to do a live from Kokomos. I did a video. Then I wanted to do a live from Kokomos. And that's when they come. So I was still having my phone in my hand. And I wanted, can I see? Can I see? They tried to take the phone away from me. I said, no. He said, why? It's my phone. Why do you want it? No, 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 no. And then he started breathing down on me. And then I started breathing down on him. I will not be intimidated by some Korean boy with bleached hair. Come on. He was 1/3 of. I was like 3 people compared to him, but he did have his 3 bodies. So okay, I was the same as the 3 Koreans in front of me. And okay, so we postured a little bit. Then I put my phone in the bag, and I pretended to take something out, like a knife. And then one of the Koreans, he said, "Let's go, let's go." So they backed down. My God, Koreans. Yeah, LMFAO. Exactly, exactly. So ever since then, Bijo is not in support of Koreans on the walking street or anywhere near the Philippines. They should all be deported outside of the Philippines, back to their home country. That's my final thought. And I'm not racist, but I just don't like people like that. I would only allow Korean ladies to come to the Philippines. Yeah, that I would allow, but Korean men, no. Go away. I have nothing against Korean ladies. And ever since then, the Kim Jong-un is my new favorite national hero of the Korea. Yes, yes. Long live Kim Jong-un. Oh my God. I actually looked before. I wanted to visit North Korea because it was, as I told you, I liked visiting the, how do you call them? Dictatorship countries, yeah? So you cannot go in North Korea as a traveler, yeah? It's forbidden. So the only way you can enter North Korea is if you book a tour with an agency, yeah? And the tours from my country now, it's like 10,000 euros to visit it, $10,000 for the fucking North Korea. Yeah, fuck you. So the cheapest way is to go to Beijing, to China, and from there you have guided tours, Chinese ones. Those are the cheapest ones that you can take to North Korea, and they did cost from 2,000 to 4,000 euros. So yeah, If I wanted to visit North Korea, you had to pay from $2,000 to $4,000 to go there. Unfortunately, I still think that is way too much money for a few days. It's not a month or something, It's a few days, so I'll let them be where they are. It's just too much money, just to experience the communism life, and they're not even the communism. It's just the pretend to be communist system. You can go to Belarus for $100 visa, and you can experience the communist system there in Belarus, for $100. So I spent for $4,000 in Belarus. You can spend, I don't know, 4 months there and live like a king. So that's why I didn't never go to South Korea, to North Korea, yeah, whatever Korea. Jimmy's. All right, Joe, gotta hit the sack. Good chatting with you, my friend. You made my day. Laughed like a mofo. Okay, Jamies. Until next time. Until next time. Get some sleep before your work. Unfortunately, Big Joe will be sleeping while you are working, so no entertainment for you. Jamies, shout out to Kim Jong Un, the true leader of all Korea. I said it in Korean. If you believe me, I said it in Korean. So yeah. Okay, guys, we have 3 people. Only James was commenting now. So if anybody is still on the channel that wants to say something, please do so now in the comments. Otherwise, we will also end this live stream now. But I will say, long live Kim Jong Un. Yeah, Kim Jong Un. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I had a plan to visit China before, to Shanghai, just before this C virus started. And it was on the day that the C virus started that's when my plane to Shanghai was about to take off, and I said no, I will let the flight go. So I did not go to Shanghai, but I didn't plan to spend one month at that time there. And thank God I did not go. I would be stuck in China for, I don't know, 3 years. They would not let me go out of the country if I took that flight, to Shanghai. I know I bought it because it was cheap flight. It was 350 euros from Europe to Shanghai and back. Yeah, so return ticket. Yeah, I said no, I will not take it. And then I started a fight with this. It was called My Trip Agency. Never take My Trip Agency. If you look in the Skyscanner, for cheap flights, yeah, I took the cheapest one, so it was My Trip. Yeah, I never got that money back, the 360 euros, even though the pandemic started and the flight wasn't canceled, but because of the health issues, I claimed that I want my money back. No, I never got it. So bummer, 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 bummer. So yeah, that's how I lost my trip and 350 euros uh, trying to visit China. But otherwise, I would be in China there at that time. I was not vlogging at the time. I only decided to start vlogging after the C virus thing, yeah. Because I was just too bored and I had nothing better to do. So I said, okay, let's make a vlog. But before that, the thought never crossed my mind. Whenever I would travel, I would just make pictures of the places I went to. I wouldn't make videos, unless something was happening, unless someone was singing or doing stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, guys. We had 6 people watching, now only 4 because of my boring story. But yeah, if anybody's still here, write me something in the comments. We continue this live, or if not, we will end the live stream and our tribute to Kim Jong Un. Oh my god. Alright, guys, I give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes to write something. I need to refresh my mouth. Feeling refreshed. So yeah, if somebody still wants to come on, I can have you on, because we still have StreamYard, a few hours left of free StreamYard, which allows up to 4 people to join the conversation. If not, guys, your loss. So I will keep this live stream alive until 2 hours. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to respond. 10, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not counting now correctly, have I? I know. So yeah, sorry guys, no sexy Filipinas left or right. Yeah, but I will try to make some sexy Colombianas when we go to Colombia. Left and right. I'll try. I don't promise, but I'll try. Okay, so I see nobody wants to write anything anymore. We only have peepers, peeping. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this live stream. It was about nothing. But yeah, be sure to like it. Press that like button there. Uh, or dislike. It doesn't matter for YouTube algorithm if you press like or dislike. It counts the same, by the way, guys. Yeah, and if you put a comment down below, it will also help the algorithm, I think. And more people can see this stupid video. Let's make them watch the stupid video. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for now. I don't know when I will make a new live. I don't know when I will make a new video. But until May, well, only Slovenia or maybe Italy videos coming up. Nothing more than that. And in May, hopefully, the Colombian trip will start and this channel will start to pick up again. Hopefully. If not, unless it's okay if only 1 or 2 people watch me, it's okay for me. As long as somebody's watching. So that's okay. That's like the philosophical thing. Would you hear a tree fall in the forest if nobody was watching? No. But if you have 1 watcher, they would hear the tree fall in the forest. No. It's like, okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, enough of philosophy. Take care. See you in the next one. Press like, and write something in the comments. You're stupid or something. It helps the algorithm, even if you're angry at me. So, yeah. Take care, guys. Yeah. Nobody comments. Okay. See you guys.